My name's Jake, and I found a bunch of pornographic magazines inside a dead man's house. Not just any old magazines, Australian softcore pornography from the early 90s. Now, me and my little mate Pete want to invite you to have a look at some pretty rude stuff with us. So hold on to your stiffies, everyone, and welcome to Smut Club 1990.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of Smut Club 1990, the only widely available podcast where the sole content is the perusal and critic. Oh, fuck. I fucked it. I thought this week I wrote it down. This week I was like, I'm going to fucking catch Peter out here. I've written it down. I
thought something was going on because you were using words you don't normally use.
No, I know. I wanted to
smart, and I was like, "This isn't right." I don't like this.
That's why I wanted to make it like really verbose and weird, and then I pull it off like in one big breath. I didn't even get halfway.
No.
But anyways,
you're living a lie, Jake. You're living a lie.
I know. My name's Jake Smith. I'm a child. Mum and Dad left the house. And now we're in the shed out the back with my little mate from a few grades below. It's bloody Peter James. How are you, buddy?
Mate, I'm so well. Really,
good.
Truly, very good. Finally, the nits infestation has left my head. I'm allowed to go back into public. I'm out and about. Oh, man, it's so good. And I'm so happy to be here recording with you. Still over Zoom, but it's for a good reason today, Jake, because we have... After the success of last week, how much fun we had with our first ever return guest, Jo Waddington.
Yes.
I'm not even going to fuck around. I want to get her in here because this is an episode we have been very excited to record for quite some time. It's the return of Tor Snyder, who you might recognise as the Cashman. Tor, welcome back to the shed, mate. How are you?
Hi, boys. It's me, your friend, the Cashman.
Oh, it's so good.
It's such an obscene voice. Like you can hear like no one speaks like that anymore. I love it. It's so dated and weird.
I feel like it's extra raspy at the moment too because I have been gigging like 3 times a night at the moment because of the Fringe Festival too. So you're gonna get the real Cashman at the moment.
It's the authenticity. Cashman lives at the back of the throat. Yeah.
Now, for the listeners that are not aware, Tor Snyder legally is the only person allowed in Western Australia at the moment. So that's why she's doing so many gigs. How has the Fringe been, mate? Are you having a good time?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been great. Honestly, it does. Like, the thing is, it's been really weird because there's like nobody here, right?
Yeah.
So you get the same acts on every night on all the showcases, which is fun, but also it's really weird because you're getting the same audience every night.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Because, like I said, there's nobody here. Okay, that joke didn't land. Don't worry about it. You guys ddidn't get it. It's over your heads.
What? No, what do you mean?
I was just saying, like, there's nobody here and that, you know. I'm not going to explain it. So what I mean.
Hold on, I'm just trying to find my phone to give you the light. Shit, fucked up crowd. Oh, no, mate, but like when the borders were shut up here, I know the exact feeling, like booking the pool of about 15 reliable comics in Brisbane, and then like the 4 headliners out of that, you're like, all right, here we go again. It's Damien Power and Mel Buttle.
Yeah, well...
Hey, and next week we've got Mel Buttle and Damien Power.
I think we have like 3 acts here that like don't live here anymore, you know?
Yeah.
And they've just been able to come over. They were here earlier or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're all great acts, so it's good. But
yeah.
I've gotten a lot of work. This is
Good.
the most I've gigged the most this in the last like week than I have all year.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
Well,
good.
How good. Silver lining, hey?
But it's
Now,
so good to be here with you boys.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Now, for listeners who haven't heard the first Cashman episode with Tor Snyder, you're a fucking idiot to start with. I hate you. I have no respect for you. But you should go back and listen to that before this. But if you haven't done that, and if I've turned you off with the insults, Cashman is a segment that is a recurring segment in the Picture magazine where people essentially write in and ask Cashman for cash. So they plead their case and they say, hey, like last time it was, hey, the washing machine's fucked. Or I want to take my girlfriend out on a date or something, any request for cash. And then historically we found, if you guys remember last time, Cashman never quite comes through with said cash. Like, if the target was $100 to go on the excursion or something for school, he's like, all right, well, here's $60.
Yeah, he really should be just below the cash you wanted, man. That's what his name should be, because it's never quite cash, man. It's just under. It's never been bang on what you asked for.
Yeah.
So
Cash
will
man.
that...
He's still a cash angel, guys. He's still giving out the dollar bills, y'all. You know?
Yeah, but... well, cash rules everything around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's quite frugal with his cash, which you can kind of hear in his accent anyway. But
It's like you have to do a dirty deal, though, with him, you know?
Yeah. So what we're going to do is, like last week, we're going to read through, and now, different to the other episodes, Tor will be responding as Cashman each time rather than taking turns reading. So I might start with this. Actually, do you want to read the first one, Peter? Because you seem quite eager to read this one. We've got like a handful to get through. We've got 5 to get through.
Mate, yeah, I'm pretty pumped. I'd love to take the first one. I've been dying to read this the whole time it's been open on my laptop. And I'll just quickly describe the picture of it first, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely, please.
So there's a motorbike, and that's it. So we'll continue on. No, it's a motorbike and a naked Sheila on it, which is very exciting. We love seeing naked Sheilas. All in favour of naked Sheilas on motorbikes, say aye.
Aye.
Great. So she's fully nude, choozie on the seat. No, not choozie on the seat. That's the mutt. The mutt's on the seat.
Idiot.
Choozies are well and truly elevated
Showed your
off
age.
the
Wait. What's the fucking choozie?
Those two lumps on the chest.
Oh,
Breasts.
boobs.
Choozies. Yeah,
Choozies.
Well, yeah,
Choozies.
I don't
Where
want
does choozie come from? Sorry, this is like, you have to... This must be
Her mother, I assume.
I mean, like, this is an Aussie thing, saying choozies, or is this something you guys just made up?
Choozies we learnt about in this magazine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
Wow, look at you guys educating the world.
I've never said choozie in my life. I've heard, now since then, I've heard other people say it, and I was like, oh, did you read the picture magazine? They're like, no, they heard it. So it must be Australian. It's old Australian slang.
Yeah.
But I'd never heard it until I read it in this magazine. Choozies.
Cool, I'm going to start using it now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's definitely 100% entered my vote.
Like, I'm going to start going to all-female lineup shows and just being out, like, get your choozies out! Show us your choozies! Okay, sorry, Pete.
All right. Have you noticed that this woman has the neck, hair, and face of like a young Paul McCartney? Have you?
Yeah.
Are you getting that?
I hadn't noticed that. I was mostly focused on her breasts and vagina that are very much publicly visible. But yes, I do see that now that you've said it. She is a bit of a Paul McCartney lookalike, correct?
Paul McCartney got a bit of Paul McCartney happening.
It does feel a little bit photoshopped.
What do you think? It's a Kawasaki, not a Yamaha.
Yeah, we're talking about the bike, right, guys? Yeah.
Also, for Yamaha, I would say the motorbike is probably the product they have that most often has a vagina on it. That's my theory. I'm floating that out there. I don't think the calculator or the piano has a vagina on it quite as much as the motorbike does. But does anyone disagree with that, or would we all say the motorbike mostly for Yamaha?
I. Is that how we were agreeing? I.
We don't have to say I that time, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, we'll read the article. We won't fuck around anymore with this picture. Here we go. Are we ready, guys?
Okay.
Let's talk. I'll do the reading.
Yeah.
Here we go. I had breast implants many years ago.
I'm sorry, Peter. What's the title of this? What's the title?
Sorry. How could I forget the title? These tits must die.
It's actually the title of the next James Bond movie as well. They're having the first female James Bond, and These Tits Must Die. Billie Eilish is doing the song. It's great. You guys should hear it.
Everyone knows female James Bond's name is Double D7.
There it is. Hello. On the festival lineup. Thank you very much. All right, continue, Peter.
I had breast implants many years ago. At the time, this was a great thing to do and gave me a great set of boobs, which I let out as often as I could around Sydney. However, over the years, they've gone hard and become very painful.
Oh, no.
I don't know what other damage is being done to my body and apparently won't know until they're removed.
Oh.
The bastard company that supplied these defective implants has now offered to pay the medical costs if the implants are theirs. Trouble is, you can't prove this until they're removed. Plus, the government won't pay for it and specialists ask for cash up front.
Oh.
Really? How would they not know if it's that? Wouldn't there be some medical receipt or
Maybe-
record that...
Yeah, couldn't you scan them like when you microchip a dog? Like, couldn't they go, "Yep, that's ours"? Like, no, is there no?
You think they'd just be able to
Go on.
feel them and just be like, yeah, that seems like our work.
Oh yeah. That's Dr. Tony. Yeah. The signature. Yeah, go on.
He's
sorry.
carved TW into the left tit. That's definitely Tony Woods. So you can't prove it, and they won't pay for it. Yeah. Anyway, the operation costs around $3,500 to remove the old ones, clean up all the damage caused, and then replace them. If Cashman puts up the necessary dough to have the op done, you can take her photos of before, during, and after. Oh, during?
Gee, oh, fuck me.
Who wants the before and after photo? Yuck.
Yeah, no good.
I want that during. Show me that during procedure photo.
Yeah, once again, I know we say this every week. This is a pornographic magazine, and it's like, hey, do you want to see some shilla get a defective breast implants removed? Do you want to see the process of it? You're like, fuck yeah.
I mean, this is already a TV show, guys. Like Botched. Have you ever seen Botched?
No,
yeah.
I assume it's about botched plastic surgeries.
Yeah, this is already a show. This is before this The Tits Must Die is... I mean... I'd watch it. I would totally 100% watch it. I want to see those fucked up tits. I want to see them removed, and then I want to see these new glorious boobs. You know, show me the cuzzies. Show me the cuzzies.
The cousins.
What?
Six Kiwi dudes walk in. Yes, bro.
Oh, I heard there's someone giving out cash here. Am I cancelled? We can't do the accent anymore. Fuck it. Imagine if that's what we get cancelled for on this podcast, not any of the other shit. It's like, well, you did a Kiwi accent. No good.
What are they calling? What do you call them? Cushies.
Choozies.
Choozies.
Bloody hell.
It makes no sense. Anyway, sorry.
Okay.
So if you win the bet and it was the same bastard company, it'll cost you nothing. There we go.
Okay, so that was from SC of Coots Crossing, New South Wales. And Tor, what has Cashman responded here?
So Cashman says,
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about Cashman says.
Cashman's like sexy assistant. I love the clean before, you know. Anyways, go on, sorry.
Also, cue music here, Jake.
Obviously.
is there music now for Cashman? Okay. So-
Yeah. Oh, well, someone didn't listen to the last episode.
I mean,
Nice.
yeah. Of course she did.
Go on, Cashman.
Okay. Cashman says, "This is just too stupid for words. Are you saying that a doctor's cut open your tits, shove in a whole pile of junk, and then no one kept any record of what they put in there? That's weird. I'm sorry, SC. It's no go. But I'll pay you $150. Sorry. What's your tits would have got... Oh my God, why can't I read that?
Because it's fucking nonsense.
Yes. What your tits would have got in home, girls. It's a shame they have to be cut in pieces. They're quite nice tits.
Oh, Cashman.
Yeah, wow.
Great. So she's asked for $3,500. He's come up with $150, his most lowball ever, and these more or less just called her an idiot. And they're like, "But I'll pay to see your painful defective breasts." Fucking hell.
Well, he's saying that he gave her $150 because that's what she would have got in Homegirls. Is that part?
Yeah.
Is that another segment in the magazine?
Yeah, it's like reader submitted nudes. Yeah, and if they like you, they pay you.
Right.
Pretty grim stuff.
Yeah.
Just quickly,
Oh, okay,
just quickly
good.
to clarify,
Not great. Sorry,
just a
go
quick one. So, is the lady on the motorbike, is that SC? Because he's saying that they're quite nice tits. So is that her when she was younger and she just got them done, I would assume?
Those things look au naturel, if you ask me. But
Yeah, they don't look like the botched, like earlier in this magazine, they are quite some, obviously botched early 90s breast implants. When they weren't great. Like the bolt-on look where it's like, oh, those are fake tits. But those look quite normal. They look...
I'd say radical, actually.
Yeah, I think they're tip-top, actually.
yeah.
I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool set of choozies on that audacious Sheila. Fuck.
Yeah.
So anyway,
yeah, they're good tits.
They're
Good.
Good tits.
Yeah, like a kickflip. Anyway,
Shit.
moving on. So,
Okay, so-
now, Jake, would you like to read the next article? I have sinned.
Okay, absolutely. This one says, the title is I Have Sinned. And in it says, I'm writing to apologise for a letter I sent to you sometime during June, the one with 2 twin daughters, and I had no money for their birthday. It would have been published on August 24th. Now, I made up the story. Oh, shit. Yes. Yes. Okay, I made up the story. At the time, I didn't realise that this was not only the wrong thing to do, but I was also taking money from the people who really need it a lot more than me. Now, just let's stop here for a second. How is this going to turn into, I'd like more cash? Is it? All right. I also realised that honesty is the best thing to do. So I'm returning the $150 check you sent me. I hope this money goes towards someone less fortunate, as I know there are a lot more people than me who could really use it. From GH, Ballarat and Victoria. Now, just before we read Cashman's response, do we think he will be benevolent and understanding, or will he dig the boot in? What do we think?
I think he might give it to the lady. I mean, maybe he's just recycling the money, giving it straight, like the $150. Maybe we should have started with this one. and or ended with it, and then we could figure out who we think deserves the $150.
Yeah. Well, I honestly, also, I don't understand yes, he is right that honesty is the best policy, but why rob a magazine? Why write in a weird story, get $150 and then just be wrapped with guilt over this? It's such a strange thing to do. Anyways.
Yeah, and who's going to be like, hey, where did you get that $150? Right?
Well, Cashman, what's your response to this?
All right. So, Cashman says, yes, GH, you were bad. In fact, you almost committed a crime. But then, with the loot in your hot, sweaty hands, you saw the evil of your ways. Realize you were being a money-grubbed fiend, and repent. You have done a noble thing, my friend, and you must be rewarded. Here's $20. Cashman, he's an angel. He's an angel.
Real King Solomon figure. He's, very strange behaviour to give him. But to publish it and just give him back a 20. Imagine the admin in getting that check back out to them for 20. It's such a fucking. None of this happened. The initial story didn't happen. This definitely didn't happen. This is horseshit. Anyways, whatever.
I think you have no faith in the Cashman.
I have very little faith in this magazine anymore.
Do you not sometimes look up at the night sky and see a big dollar sign being shot up into the Brisbane skyline, Jake? Do you not believe?
This situation calls for Cashman. Someone's robbing a bank. He comes in, I see you tried to rob a bank. Here's $50. Cashman, please help us, but you can't smoke in here. I'll smoke wherever I goddamn want.
Nobody tells Cashman what to do. I'll smoke wherever I wanna. Like at your mom's place, am I right?
Cashman's been fucking your mom. I want to clarify the earlier statement. I am having sex with your mother.
I feel like Cashman definitely does that thing where he smokes through the hole in his neck from that operation.
Yes. Yeah. Yum, yum.
I'm gonna leave that one.
Okay. Oh, all right, Peter. Daughter in danger.
Daughter in danger. My daughter's had a pretty traumatic time lately. I'd like her to learn self-defense. Oh, where is this going to go?
Oh, no. All right.
I'd like her to learn self-defense,
Oh.
but as I am only on a pension, I can't afford the classes, which cost $150 for 10 weeks. Funny that. $150. She's only 12 years old. Please don't print my name right as my daughter's safety comes first. Oh, please don't print my right name as my daughter's safety comes first. Name and address supplied. So it's like a totally anonymous thing. Now, here's what's interesting about this. So I, again, don't know what he's going to say, but we do know he has just re-inherited $150. So we know that for a fact. Assuming he might not have given it, he might have already given it to the lady with the tits, but we know that he has inherited $150. So he more than is capable of applying this money. With that in mind, Cashman, what do you have to say?
Well, I just want to make a point before we do hear what the Cashman has to say. It's
Sure.
Now, am I assuming that somebody on a pension is old and they have a 12-year-old daughter? It's like, that doesn't seem...
No, so well, yeah, I get it's not an old age pension, so it could be a disability pension.
True. Okay.
Or
all right.
it could be some kind of other. They're on.
Obviously, they can't protect their own daughter. Okay. All right. Here we go.
It's quite tragic.
Yeah.
But anyways, Cashman, you tell us. You tell us whether it's tragic or not.
All right. So, Cashman says, "Crikey! Now, name and address supplied." Oh, what am I doing? That's not even Cashman's voice.
Go on.
It says crikey. It took me out of the voice. Crikey.
And we will never forget him.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
Hey man, address supplied. What are you trying to do? Oh, I've got Australian. I don't know how to get out of it.
Hey, Cashman. Hey.
Turn your 12-year-old daughter into a killing machine. What kind of traumatic time has she had? She is in mortal danger? Have you called the cops? Or is it something even worse, like deprived aliens who want to experiment on your young brain? I don't think I can give her money without receiving more detail on her plight.
Oh my God.
Wow.
He said no.
Wow.
He said no. Yeah, hey, my daughter is having a traumatic time. No further details. I'm worried about her safety. I want her to get self-defense lessons. Nah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Come to me
Fuck
when
your
she gets
daughter.
her tits done and it's a bit weird.
Oh,
Also, yeah.
I feel like Cashman might be a big fan of the patriarchy. Is what's happening here.
Yeah, it's not cash person. His pronouns are dollars and cents, baby. Shit. Yeah, but also, some cunt's written in and was like, I lied and I stole money from you. He's like, here's $20 for your honesty. And someone's like, I want to protect my daughter because she's had a traumatic time recently. No further details. But that means like violence or aggression against a child could be quite serious. And he's just going, fuck you. I don't believe you. Fuck you.
Also, busting out the conspiracy theory here, right? Like deprived alien. Like what? What are you into?
This is such a funny. No, yeah, it's such a strange example. You know, we've got the believe women thing now, right? Believe women. If someone said blah blah, and this is
thing now.
That thing. No, shit. You know what I mean. I'm so clunky.
Explain it to me. I don't know what you mean.
Shut up. I was born in Queensland. I'm doing my best.
I think it just come in. I just heard I just read in the news that
I believe we're
chicks actually say things that matter sometimes. I've just figured that out.
Oh, okay. No. It's funny that men only listen to me when I put on a man's voice.
Yeah.
Bring Cashman back.
Who's this bitch?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like how they got, once again, my daughter's in danger. Or what? Aliens want to experiment on her brain? Like, it's such a condescending fuck you. Anyways, how awful. I don't like Cashman anymore. Now, we've got two left here. We've got the usual stuff and then statute of limitations. I'm going to go the usual stuff here, Peter. I'll read this one out.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, cool, man.
Now, I think I've chosen the wrong one, but that's okay. So there's also a picture with this one. This is two children, I assume siblings. One who's probably about 4 years old, and the other is a baby. And
Prime for alien experimentation.
Yep. Oh yeah.
That baby looks like an alien.
Look at its weird little alien bowl cut. It's got a bowl cut that starts. It looks like they've done a bowl cut in the shape of a yarmulke for the kid.
Yeah, it's
Like
got a pointy head. This is Coneheads.
Oh yeah, not well,
Mate, you can
Anyway.
use the tip of that head to reset your phone.
Oh, what a pointy-headed little baby. Anyway,
It looks like it's got a fade. Like they've got a bowl cut that's been faded in on the sides. Like it's just a little bit. The yarmulke thing's exactly right. It is just like a little circle of hair on the top of this little yuck Bert Newton faced baby's head.
anyways, I certainly hope that nothing tragic's about to unfold about the
my
baby's
God.
appearance.
Yeah, look at these ugly kids and their big heads. They're so
Yeah,
weird.
Yeah, we're like, oh, my child was born with her. You're like, oh no. Anyways,
I'm a
here we
single
go.
mom with two. Yeah.
All right. I'm a single mum with 2 darlings and 1 on the way. 4 weeks to go. I just got a water bill for $97 and a telephone bill of $77. And still nothing's ready for baby or myself for hospital.
Okay,
Please
thank
help
God.
me.
Sorry, I just had to stop right there because I was like, whoo!
Also, my child has a fucking weird bonce. It ends in a point. No, no, I kid. That's me. Please help me as all I'm doing is paying bills. And here's a photo of my little darlings, and that's from JT in Mansfield Park, South Australia. So Cashman,
Hard times for Jonathan Thurston.
that's a rugby league reference, Tor, for your folk.
Good, thanks, guys. Again, still educating me. Just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
widow woman. Aww.
Yeah, sorry. Where these men are explaining things. As if only there was a term for that. Sorry, Cashman, continue, please. What do you
Oh,
say
yes,
to the usual
Ca-
stuff here?
Cashman says, little darlings, eh? No kids are darlings. JT kids are human incinerators, perfectly designed to dispose of food, money, and resources, and then turn them into manure and chaos. Still, gotta love them, eh? Don't ya? Here's $150 to keep the wolf from the door. Why is it that the wolf only comes to the door when there's nothing in the fridge or the cupboard is bare? Wolves must be really thick, eh?
What the fuck did that little bit mean?
He got a little... That was like it was Google translated into Lithuanian then back to English. Like, you know, when you... Why must wolves come when the cupboard is bare? It's like, what? Sorry, Putin? Like, what are you talking about? Oh,
yeah,
man.
just something he didn't think anybody would get, which is
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah, a little analogy. Yeah,
I guess this really is the unusual stuff. Oh, no, sorry, the usual stuff. I read that wrong.
Well, so that's
All right.
good. So there were children in need this time, and he gave them the money.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
not entirely what they needed. $97.77 is not $150, but it's
No.
getting there.
$24 shy.
It's in the ballpark. But it seems like the thing that Cashman most wants to reward is if something looks a bit fucked, he's willing to help out. That's what we've learnt so far.
Absolutely.
Whether it be breasts or 2 weird-looking babies, if it's got a bit of a fucking weird thing going on it visually, then yeah, he's here to help. That's what
Daughter
we're
in
learning.
Danger should have included a photo of the kid. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like
Maybe
she
it-
got beat up or something. Oh, that would
Yeah,
have been bad.
yeah,
They probably
absolutely.
couldn't put that.
Oh, you probably couldn't. You
No.
Yeah.
you would be surprised what has been published in this magazine.
Okay.
The face of a bloodied child, I don't reckon even touched the sides down at the picture HQ. Like, absolutely they would publish that. I guarantee it. I mean, have you seen the one where they published the picture of the dude in the shower with his kid and they're both naked? That wasn't your episode, was it?
They
No.
put a picture of you and your dad in the.
I get naked with my dad when I was a baby.
I mean,
Yeah.
most kids did.
Yeah, you said that like, oh, what a weird thing to say.
No, I know, but like to publish it, very strange. Sharing
Yeah.
with your parents
I mean,
when you're a kid, yeah. Publishing it, weird.
Technically, that would be child pornography now. So whatever.
Well, it's a good thing I definitely don't still own this magazine. That's right.
Good thing. Yeah.
I'm currently reading this through a telescope. It's on the other side of the street.
Yeah, it's police
you know.
evidence actually, and I work at the police station, so we have in the evidence.
Constable Cashman.
We finally got him.
Yeah. Put him away, boys. Yeah, right.
All right. If only there was enough evidence to convict me, say 29 hours of a podcast. All right. Peter, please, statute of limitations. Read away when you're ready.
Statute of limitations. All right, let's see what this is. When my mother passed away, fucking hell, she left my little sister. She left my little sister. What's this? What is this?
Is dead, bro. Yeah. All right, go.
All right. When my mother passed away, she left my little sister a statuette, which was recently. What's a statuette? Is that just a little statue?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a female statue.
Which was recently stolen from my house. It was the only thing taken that had particular sentimental value, and my sister is heartbroken. I want to buy her something as a replacement keepsake, but as we had no insurance, finding money is difficult. Could you please help me out, even if it's only $20? My sister's only 12, and she doesn't understand how people can be so cruel.
Whoa.
From TB in Gulgong, New South Wales?
Yes.
Gulgong.
Now, he's been modest here, and he's asked for $20. So what do we think? Do we think Cashman's going to come through with the goods? Do you think he's going to go $20 or more than $20?
I mean, he didn't help out the last 12-year-old girl, so I don't feel like there's anything he's going to...
Yeah, but the last 12-year-old girl was only getting bashed up. This one's just had something nicked from the house. That's tragic. You know what I mean? Nothing more tragic than theft.
True. And her mom's dead, so...
Yeah. But the other one's mum's on a pension, so that's like dead in the legs. She might be a little whatever. So, fuck. Edit. All right. Fuck! Cool. All right, Cashman, what do you have to say?
Okay, all right, let's see. Cashman says, "Gee, that's really sad. You should tell your sister, from me, Cashman, that even though there are horrible, bad, and wicked people out there, there are always people like me. Kind, giving, and nice. Here's $50 to buy something dumb and sentimental."
Still called it dumb. Oh, well, that's nice. They must... Sorry, they must... I've got asymptomatic COVID. They must end on a nice note every single time. That's what I think. The last one, because last time it was like, oh, here's a heartwarming one. He'll treat him mean, keep him keen, and then at the end he'll be like, oh, he is benevolent and nice and kind. You know.
Yeah, I still don't agree with which one was it?
Which one was it? I remember.
Daughter in danger. Daughter in danger, guys. That's like somebody going, I need help and I need it now, you know? And then he's like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah, that one is the most evident for like daughter you read that headline, you should stop. Like, you see that sign on the side of the road, it is your civic duty to pull over and see if you can assist. But he's just outwardly gone, fuck off. No. He's asked for more info. He's asked for more info, so maybe maybe she's written in.
True. Maybe he's just like, okay, this one sounds made up. He's a bit skeptical after somebody lied to him for $150 now, you know?
Yeah. Cashman's got trust issues.
Yeah, that's great. How it's like that original one that was like apologizing is like, oh, I want it to go to something more important, and then the more important thing came up, and he's immediately like, "Fuck you! I'm giving this. I'm giving it to this cone-headed baby." And someone so they can go and get themselves a toy with a Happy Meal because their mum went bye-byes.
Yeah.
You stammered on that one because their mum went bye-byes.
I started regretting saying it while I was saying it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Here's $150 for regretting what you said.
Oh, well, fantastic, guys. I really had fun today hearing from the Cashman Tor. Thank you so much for providing the vocals for the character. It was really, really great. Now, what else do we have on to plug? Do you have anything the listeners should be doing? Where can they find you? Yada, yada.
Well, I'm at the Fringe Festival in Perth
Now known as the Tor Snyder Comedy Festival,
Yeah.
featuring John Pinder and Simone Springer.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. So actually, John Pinder and I are doing a show together.
I didn't even know that. I was just like, well, he's doing something. There's no one else over there. Maybe Wolfie might show up there.
Oh, Wolfie's around. Yeah, so I'm doing a show with John Pinder. It starts the 25th of January. It goes till the 30th. It's called One Night Stand, and we're doing like a total, like, we're going to riff for an hour.
Fuck yeah. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Maybe the Cashman will show up. Who knows?
Oh, he won me back. Very good. Very good. So Perth listeners, go on to, is it fringeworld.com.au, and you can check out Tor's stuff there. Follow her on Instagram at Tor and Order. Pete, what do you got going on, brother?
Well, I'm just kicking around Brisbane. By the time this comes out, we'll have already done the show. But Shad and Pete Save the World is now a monthly fixture at Good Chat Comedy Club. So if you're in Brisbane, be sure to come along to Shad and Pete Save the World in February. And if you're in Cairns, 2 massive weeks coming up back to back. Down flying up for the 24th of January show to host, and it's already selling very fast. And then the following week, myself, Brett Blake and Nick Kappa will also be at Laughing Heart Comedy, so that's going to be a very good show. Get into those ones. Very excited. Jakey, what's happening at Good Chat Comedy Club in Brisbane?
Well, mate, I'll just piggyback on the back of your comment there. On the Saturday, the 29th of January, at Source Brewing Co. in Cairns, we are doing Brew Dudes with Nick Kappa and Brett Blake up there. So it's like an interactive beer tasting / comedy show. It's not stand-up. It's real rowdy. You get a bunch of fucking piss and food with your tickets. It's going to be great. So if you're in Cairns, look that up. You can go to goodchatcomedy.com for that. And if you are in Brisbane, every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at Good Chat Comedy Club, whole bunch of shit is on there. You can enter, was it Smut Club 1990 is the promo code across all of our events if you want a little discount. So please do that. Cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. Good luck with the rest of the festival tour.
Thanks, boys. Sorry. I had some Cashman stuck in my throat.
Haven't we all?
All right, boys. Thank you very much. Hooroo.
Hey,
Bye.
cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.